happy Memorial Day, and welcome to my rainy backyard where it is cloudy. We're about to film this week's show, which is going to be a fan request show. We had a couple of things sent in. Chris Vitale sent in a cupcake chicken recipe, and we're going to do a little bit of our own thing with that, but it looks delicious. We used the smoker. We're going to need a cupcake pan. Sauce looks amazing. Going to do that with a little garlic butter rice and a mushroom medley on the side. And we're going to bake a cheesecake this week. And truth be told, I'm a terrible baker. It's never been my thing. Usually that's Mrs. T, but once again, I'm here, she's working, and we're going to try and bake a cheesecake. We'll cross our fingers and see what happens this week. Stay tuned. All right, so we got two things going on out right here. We're going to clean some chicken, and we're going to fire up the smoker to 300 degrees. Get ready. In the meantime, I want to give a shout out this week to Mike Scudero and his podcast, Yappin' Yankees, right there. And give it a listen, man. Great podcast. I like to listen to it when I make the show. All right, let's get ready to put this bad boy together. You know what makes us better than most shows? We only half read our recipes, and then we mess up a little bit, and we have to improvise. So I read the thing that our muffin pan needed to have holes in it, so you put the chicken in and then chicken broth underneath. And then I went to the store and I tried to buy a muffin pan with holes in it and didn't have any, and I was like, it's not that important. It's pretty important. So what we're gonna do to improvise, we're gonna use the baking sheet, we're gonna put a little rack over it, and we're gonna try it this way and see if it works. So we made a simple rub, just garlic, onion powder, salt, pepper, a little shot of cayenne, and a little shot of crushed red, and we're gonna hit the chicken front and back before. We're gonna rub it down, hefty portion. So, and you can put whatever rub you want in it. I just is a simple rub. I think with this recipe, all the flavor is gonna come from the sauce and not the rub, but you can't put them in dry anyway. So flip them. Oh, and if you notice, I pulled the bones out of some, I left the bones in the other. Sometimes I just want to see the difference, so we're experimenting. The recipe recommended to pull the bone, so we'll see the difference between with and without at the end, and see which one I like better and which one I'll recommend to you. So after we rub them down with the rub, we are going to put them on the cookie sheet, on the rack. We are going to fill the bottom with chicken broth. And then we're going to put it on the smoker for 300 degrees for an hour and a half. And when they are done, we'll take a look at them and see what we got. All right, hang in there. Let's see what next we're going to make the sauce. Good. All right, so we're going to fry up a little bit of garlic and shallots for the rice. While that's going, I want you to take a look at the sauce as it goes into the pan. Absolutely amazing. This is going to go on our chicken that's on the smoker, which I just peeked at, and it is looking good. So we're going to heat that up. Probably need a bigger saucepan there. We're going to fry this, and then we're going to come back and we're going to start working on the chicken. So, all right, so now we're going to check on the chicken. We are going to take them out, flip them over, glaze them on both sides, and then we're going to put them in, caramelize them. So make sure when you do this, your sauce is hot. So it doesn't look like much difference between the boneless ones and the bone-in ones. We'll see about taste and cook time as well. So here's our sauce. We're going to brush it on generously. We want this to caramelize. We just tasted it inside. It's absolutely delicious. So can't wait to eat it. So hang in there 30 more minutes. By then the rice should be done, the mushrooms will be ready, and everything will come together. So this one's probably going to need its own show because of how good everything is. So once this is done frying, we're gonna put this on the paper towel to dry. We're gonna heat the sauce up and we're gonna pull the chicken and flip it. So stick with us. This is starting to come together. We're gonna boil some white rice and we're gonna make a garlic rice with butter. And we're also going to make a side of mushrooms. So hang in there as we continue to roll along. All right, there it is. So we glazed the chicken. Once we took it off the smoker, put a little extra sauce on there. Rice had some green onions and fried garlic on top. The mushrooms was simple with just salt, pepper, and olive oil. We put the garlic in right at the end and we flipped it a few times. Miss T should be home any minute. We got her some flowers today. She's gonna be surprised. So there's your dinner. Here's your food guy, and we're making a cheesecake tomorrow because this has been exhausting and it's taken way longer than I thought. So stay tuned and stay hungry. You can also check out my articles on ball9.com.